What's up, Airy Pony? I'm Nether Dragon, and I'm here for another episode of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. And tonight I'm doing Season 6, Episode 23, Where the Apple Lies. I know this feels like a play on a sentence of where the apple lies, like an apple is lying down, but I don't know what I'm saying. I can't tell what kind of episode it's going to be about. Applejack? Maybe it's an Applejack episode? I don't know. Let's just jump right in. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, that's the last of it, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And on behalf of Rich's Barnyard Bargains, thanks for another season shipment of Zap Apple Jam.
Our pleasure.
Zap Apple.
See you next time.
Interesting. Haven't heard that in a while.
Apple Bloom, did you pack up the cider into the same crates as the Zap Apple Jam?
Sure did. Now that I'm getting older,
Why?
I prove I can handle more responsibility on the farm.
But the crates aren't marked. You kept track of what went into which crate, right?
Oh, yep. I totally kept track of everything.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Good. Because we wouldn't want Filthy Rich to get a shipment of cider when he's supposed to get Zap Apple Jam. You know how Granny feels about selling cider anywhere but on the farm. Are you sure he got the right crates?
Sure, I'm sure. Now, why don't you and Big Mac head on out to the house and let me finish up here?
If you gave Rich the Zap Apple Jam, then what's this here?
Yeah.
Extra?
Nope.
Oh, Apple Bloom.
Granny knows I wasn't.
Now
trying
that
to
works
make
better.
a shipment of cider, right? Because I would never do that.
Don't worry. We know exactly whose fault it was.
Maybe not the same. Look a different icon,
Why
but
in tarnation would you lie to me, Apple Bloom?
I was kind of hoping I could fix it before any pony found out.
how?
Won't fix anything. Trust me. I know.
What could you possibly know about it? You've never told a lie in your whole
I mean, she's told a few lies here and there, but she's not very good at it, though. But why is her pony laughing?
Oh, Sugar Cube. Your big sister lied so much when she was a filly, the whole family ended up in the hospital.
What?
Now that I would like to hear.
You might as well tell her the whole story.
Oh, we're gonna actually hear the story. Okay.
When Applejack and Big Mac were just a wee bit older than you are now, they both kept a squabbling over who would run the farm better.
All I'm saying is that you may have plenty of brawn, but I'm the one with the ideas on how to run things better around here.
Applejack, Applejack, Applejack.
Wow, he's
Ideas are all well and good, but
talking
you can't
a
promise
lot.
deals with them. I don't know how many times I've told you that.
Too many.
You two horned toads better stop jabbering and get to working. Yeah, it is better. I need you to go to town. The apple blight's been awful, and if we don't get more sprays, cider season will be shorter than a dwarf crab apple tree.
It's like I was just telling Cousin Brayburn last week. Now there's a pony who knows how to put his back into a problem.
Oh, hi there, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And I'd like you to meet my fiancée, Spoiled Milk. Honey, this is Applejack and Big Mac, the two hardest working
Spoiled
birds
Milk,
in
huh?
Apple Acres.
You were gonna farm?
So this must have been before she became
Now, dear, be nice.
Spoiled Rich.
Sweet Apple Acres makes Zap Apple Jam. It's one of Dad's best sellers.
You mean one of your best sellers? My amazing husband-to-be is running the Rich family business now. Did you know that? Well, now you do.
Don't mind spoiled milk. She's
So
just
back up, I was just thinking,
But she's right.
did Applejack
I'm
and
in
Big
charge
Mac
of the store
know
now. I'm just
Brayburn
bursting
before?
with ideas I
I always thought they met each other
Well,
first
how
time
about
back in
this?
the Appaloosa
Cider
episode.
season's
I
around
don't
the
know.
corner. Why not let me sell it for you?
That is an
Maybe they-
interesting idea.
Well,
I have to
maybe
watch
it's
that episode because it seemed like they just met each other for the
but
first
it's
time there.
definitely not a new idea. Granny Smith told us your grandpa, Stinkin' Rich, used to ask her every year if he could sell our cider in your store, and Granny told him every year about the tradition of every pony in Ponyville lining up out at Sweet Apple Acres.
So start a new tradition. Someday one of y'all take over the farm just like I've taken over the store. I'm guessing it'll be the one with the best ideas.
Well, now, as I've said many a time before,
Man, it's so weird to
ideas
hear
are
Big
all
Mac
well
talking
and
this
good, but
much.
you can't plow a field.
You know what? How about we give you 3 barrels of cider early, and if it sells well, we'll make a deal for the rest.
Oh, hey now, perfect. Come on, honey. I've got to get everything ready.
Hoo-wee! I tell you,
That's gonna be a bad news,
future means
Applejack.
me running Sweet Apple Acres and you being quiet. Can't wait.
That's kind of ironic to say.
I just can't believe you'd make a deal with Filthy Rich without even talking to Granny.
Ah, Granny will love the idea, and then she'll decide that I'm the one who should take
will
over
she?
the farm. You'll see.
Say what?
Applejack here had another one of her big ideas, and I think we all know my position on ideas. You can't.
Can't plow a field with them.
Right.
Big idea.
Actually, more of an opportunity. You see, we ran into Filthy Rich in town. Did you know he's running the family store now?
And what does this here opportunity mean for Sweet Apple Acres?
Well, since cider season is almost here, I thought it'd be a good idea to give him a few barrels of cider to sell at the store before the season starts.
Oh, is that all? Absolutely not!
And Big Mac is happy there.
But Granny, why can't we sell a few barrels of cider early to Filthy Rich? Hey, how's it any different than when you gave Zap Apple Jam to Filthy's grandpappy to sell?
That's different.
Cider and your jam ain't the same thing. Zap Apple Jam jars preserve the flavor for moons, but cider starts to spoil the second it comes out the press. That is why every cider season, all of Ponyville lines up at Sweet Apple Acres, and first come, first serve.
That makes
I get
sense.
what you're saying, Granny, but couldn't you make an exception just this once? I sort of promised.
Besides, cider making is iffy business, and we're probably not going to have a lot this year anyway, what with all the blight. I'm sorry, Applejack, but you's just going to have to unpromise.
Oh,
How do you unpromise
I
exactly,
hate
though?
to say I told you so, Applejack, but
You don't
and
hate
I
to say
both
it.
know you don't hate to say anything.
Yeah.
well, I've always thought that the most important thing a pony can do is say exactly what's on his mind to any pony who listens.
Yeah, no
Every pony
kidding.
everywhere always knows everything you're thinking.
And you don't ever have to listen to any pony else.
What?
Exactly.
So was he talking? He didn't listen to any pony, yeah.
Well, if it ain't my new business partner.
About the cider, Rich.
Take a look at what I did last night after we made our deal. Woo! Pretty great, huh?
The thing is, I don't think I can get you any.
What? Well, I did all this work on your say-so. We shook hooves and everything.
Well, you see, at Sweet Apple Acres, we've always been about quality, and well, your basic jam jar will
Plus,
keep...
it's been a tough harvest this year, what with all the blight.
Oh, sounds to me like you're trying to make excuses.
No, just say it, Applejack.
She kept her word. If you can't do that, then maybe our families should stop doing business together. All together.
I don't think that would ever
Now,
happen.
the
You
thing
need,
is, Rich,
you
it ain't
basically are
really
only
up to
around
us.
because
You
of
see,
the
Granny's
Damn.
Wait, Granny's sick?
Applejack, what are you doing?
Yeah, no pony did.
What Big Mac means is we've been trying to keep it quiet. We don't want people to make rash decisions about doing business with Sweet Apple Acres just because we're a little short-hooved at the moment.
Oh, my. Of
Oh,
course, of
Applejack.
course. I'm so sorry. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Much appreciated. But right now, we only ask for your understanding during this difficult time.
You were supposed to tell Rich the simple truth, but instead you made things worse with a giant
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was I supposed to do? You heard Rich. If I told him the truth, he was gonna stop doing business with us altogether.
Yeah, I don't know if he
That's only
would.
because I forgot to ask if we had any oat crumbles for this delicious-looking salad, Granny.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
That was only because you made promises you couldn't keep. But there's gotta be a better way out of this mess than by making up some story about Granny being sick.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't think it worked.
Unannounced. We just wanted to come by to wish Granny a speedy recovery.
Look, sis, our good friend Mr. Rich and his fiancée are here. Oh, and they brought flowers for Granny on account of she's sick, like you said. Ain't that sweet?
Excuse me 1 second.
Jesus, Applejack. What are you
Oh,
doing?
I'm sorry, Granny. I didn't see you there.
You came blasting in so fast, 'twas possible to see nothing.
Can you go out to the barn? I think we might have left a blight sprayer in the orchard.
Are you out of your apple picking mind? It's supper
No, it
time,
makes you wonder though.
I know, but if
I guess as where's
Wait,
Apple
I
Bloom
wanna
is.
get it before
I'm
dark.
guessing Apple Bloom
You
isn't
go
born
start
yet, but then
counting,
where are
and I'll
Applejack's
come back.
parents
We'll be
this
right
time?
back, okay?
So from that moment on, I
Just something I was just thinking
refer to
about.
myself as big or large or
Oh, Applejack, your brother was just explaining why he always wears his yoke.
Even though we asked him how
Yeah, I wanna hear that
Bear's
story.
doing.
Oh, well, you know how Big Mac can get to talking, especially when he's upset. And right now, he's just as worried about Granny Smith as I am.
Dear, is she doing that bad?
Well, one thing's for sure, she shouldn't be seeing any pony right now. In fact, I'm getting more upset just thinking about it. Excuse me.
What the hell, Applejack?
If Humadilla's gotten into you.
Sorry, Granny. I just decided if I helped you, it would go faster.
Well, you're too late. All the sprayers are here.
Oh, good. Say, Granny, when did you first fight the apple blight again?
It was my second year here in Ponyville. That was before I had the Rick on the
You know, that was
pony
actually
show.
kind of smart, Applejack, making her tell a story that she would just keep talking.
But to me, it's just how I got my cutie mark.
Okay,
Asked when we
another
could
story I
come back
wanted to
see
hear.
Granny.
Big Mac didn't want to be rude, but you just can't see Granny right now because she's got apple blight.
I thought only trees got the blight.
Yeah, that's usually the case. The doctors think it's from working in the orchard for so many years.
Hmm.
You see, we had to take Granny
This
to
light
Ponyville
keeps getting
General.
bigger and
We
bigger.
just got back right before you showed up.
Oh my, that is terrible.
Ugh, it's not contagious, is it?
I'm sure you'll be fine, but you should leave. Just in case.
You're right. We're gonna have to hurry if we want to get there before visiting hours are over.
That's right. Wait, get where?
Why, the hospital, of course.
Oh boy.
See you there.
Now what are you gonna do, Applejack?
Telling Filthy Rich that Granny's in the hospital just made everything 100 times worse. What are we supposed to do now?
I got it.
Dropped my second best teeth right in the pig pen, and that was the worst case of apple blight I have ever seen.
I'd love to hear more, Granny, but we gotta get to the hospital right away.
The hospital? Why? Who's sick?
You are, apparently.
Wow,
What
Big
it
Mac.
means is you're needed at the hospital.
Whatever for.
It's the apple blight. It's starting to infect ponies now. The doctors need an expert opinion, and no pony knows more about fighting blight than Granny Smith.
Well, what in tarnation are we waiting for? Let's go!
Wow, this light just keeps getting bigger and bigger. How's it all gonna come crashing down? Is what I want to know.
Go in the back. To avoid any pony in the waiting room with the black. Oops, I almost forgot. This is perfect. And now you don't have to worry about catching the blight.
If you say so, dearie.
And you're not gonna question why they're not wearing it, Granny?
Check on your presentation.
What in the rotten rhubarb is going on here?
You know, that's a good question, Granny.
Here.
Well, we told you we were coming.
Well, I'm glad we found you, because I can't seem to find Granny's room, or any nurses who've even heard about a pony with apple blight.
Granny's room. Sure. Just go down here, take a left, then a right, go down some stairs, up a bunch more stairs, through the cafeteria,
Down,
then more times, and then you're there. Easy as
Okay, whatever you just said, Applejack.
Aren't you coming with us?
I'll catch up. I gotta find Big Mac. Okay, Granny, just wait here 1 second and we can go.
Where are you two going?
Big Mac can't come. He might be contagious.
Contagious?
All
Now
right,
what,
I'll be here and I'll
Applejack?
pick you up. Then I'll bring Rich in, tell him you're Granny, but you're not allowed to take the sheets off. You moan a few times, he leaves, and this whole thing is over.
This is spinning way out of control.
Star, I think it's been spinning out of control for a while there, Big Mac.
Store was a good idea, but it ain't worth lying to him about Granny being sick and needing to go to the hospital, or fibbing to Granny about them wanting her to come here to talk about the blight, or...
Big Macintosh, please just listen to me for once! This ain't about my ideas. If Rich finds out about all the lies, he'll cut off ties with us and the farm will go under. Now, do you want that to happen, or do you want to help?
Why can't you be Granny? You're her size and this is all your fault.
I mean, that's true.
Would, but if I let you do the talking, you just ramble on and on until we all got caught.
And that's true also.
Just lay down, keep still, and promise me you won't say anything for once in your life.
Yep.
Wow. Is that? I wonder if that's where the yep start though.
Granny!
It's about time. What is going on around here?
Granny, they need you to wait here. I'll come get you.
Oh,
It looks like a bloom. It looks like a closet though.
we've been going in circles looking for Granny's room.
Well, you're in luck, cause it's right over here, and this time I'll make sure you don't get lost. What in the dadgum?
What now?
She was right here. Oh no, we gotta go.
Is that Granny Smith?
Where are they taking her?
You two, don't lose that gurney. Granny, what are you doing? You're supposed to stay there.
It was a closet.
It's a supply closet.
Oh, well, okay, come with me, but be quiet. You know, save your voice for the big presentation.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, but you can't get any closer without a gown and mask.
But that's my brother on there.
Don't worry. This is our best doctor. She'll have your brother back on his hooves in no time.
Ugh.
Now,
Okay, where's this gonna go?
disease.
Did she say apple blight?
She said gasket mites.
And once your trunk turns red like this, the only thing to do is prune the branch.
Oh God.
No, Granny!
Did you say prune them branches? Well, sure. What else you gonna do once the blight gets this bad?
Oh jeez.
Everybody just stop! This is all a big misunderstanding. Actually, it's a big lie.
Big Mac?
Granny Smith? What is going on here, Applejack?
Yeah, I think everybody wants to know that.
Question.
pony was listening to my ideas, or just nervous that I wouldn't be the one to end up running the farm. But I promised something to Filthy Rich that I couldn't deliver, and I was too embarrassed to admit it.
So Granny was never sick?
And there ain't no apple blighted pony?
Nope.
Nope.
Those were all lies. And I thought if you found out, you'd stop doing business with the farm. So I just kept telling more.
So she's not a doctor.
Please don't make Granny and the farm suffer for what I did. This whole thing is my fault.
That's not entirely true. Maybe if I paid more attention to what you had to say instead of talking all the time, none of this would have happened in the
Yeah,
first
that
place.
is a
I
good
just
point.
need to talk less and listen more, especially to you.
Thanks, big brother. And whether it's me running Sweet Apple Acres or you, I know it'll be in good hooves.
Well, that's nice, but I don't know what in blazes you two were talking about. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Running the farm. After this, Miss Granny.
Wow.
Likely. And don't you go getting any ideas about cutting ties with Sweet Apple Acres, or I'm going right to your grain, Peppy. Get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, she has a lot of.
You still wants to hear
Wow,
about
Granny
the
is. I don't know what this right word is, but damn.
I can't believe you told all those lies.
Yeah, me
It's
neither,
not a
Apple
story
Bloom.
I'm proud of, but it taught me a lifelong lesson about being honest. I hope you learned something.
And that's why you're the element of
Sure
honesty.
did. I learned that no pony starts out perfect, and sometimes you gotta make a few mistakes to figure out who you are.
Yep.
But I think the most important thing I learned is who really runs Sweet Apple Acres. Granny!
You
That
know
is very
what?
true.
Now, every pony, quit your lollygaggery and get back to work. Right after we have a glass of cider.
Okay, that was actually a really good episode. I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. So, yeah, again, I don't know if it's going to make the top 10 because, like I said, I only have 10 episodes that I consider my top 10, and only 10 episodes can be top 10. So, it's a good episode, but it's just so hard to make a top tier list because there's just so many good episodes. And since I can't have any episodes tie, only 5 episodes can be A rank and S rank because that's just my limitations. Otherwise, I would have all episodes be S rank and A rank. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, where I'm going to put this episode in the listing, but it's definitely going to be near the top. If not the top 10, it would definitely be like top 15, I'm going to say. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.